Hello, future designers and developers. In this video, we are going to go over how I created this little design inside of Photoshop. All we are doing we're playing with our selection tools and we are adding them on top of each other using different layers. So what we are going to do is we are going to start by getting our baseball player and our football player all by themselves and then adding them into another image. So I'm going to go over to File and I'm going to open up. I have saved all of the images to my desktop underneath the folder to Layers Photoshop. Cool. So let's start with the baseball player. We're going to go over here and we're going to do our select and we're going to select and mask. I'm going to choose my, where is it? It doesn't have my subject select. Oh, there. I wasn't on my quick selection tool. So I'm going to click on my quick selection tool, select subject, and now it will take that second to recognize what is the subject. Now, this is great. It's got our baseball player, but it also has this baseball. I mean, so incredibly smart Photoshop is. So I'm going to choose my remove from selection tool and make this large enough to encompass the baseball and remove it. It's gone. So now I can click OK. Oh, I still have a little bit of that baseball left. I'm just going to do a little selection over here, select that, and delete it. Cool. So now I have my baseball player. That looks good. All right. Now let's go over to File, and we are going to open up our football. We're going to do these in separate documents and bring it into our, our soccer goal at the very end. So I'm going to go into Select, Subject and Mask, select Subject. Looks good. Click OK. And there we go. We have a little bit of this rough edge over here. That's all right. We are not looking for perfection. This is more of a joke than anything else. And I'm saying that a joke isn't what the image result will be, but it also is a lesson on selections and layers. So now I have both of these fully selected, and I am going to go into File, Open up the soccer goal. Cool. So this is going to be our background. We're going to place everything on top of this. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to click on my layer. I'm going to do a Control Copy. Go over to my soccer goal. Click on my layer over here. Control Paste. And you can see we have a ginormous football. So if we want to resize this, what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Edit and choose our Free Transform tool. That's going to take whatever we had selected left and give us all these kind of classic resizing tools. So I'm going to resize this just about this size, maybe a little smaller. There we go. We can also do like our rotations with it if we wanted to rotate it up or down, move it around. There we go. Sweet. And now we're going to do the same thing for our baseball player. Going to take this layer, Command Copy, bring it over to the soccer goal. Ooh. Guess I didn't save the changes that I did. Oh, it just has my baseball selection. Control Z to undo that. Before we go back, I'm going to move this around. So go back to that Edit, Free Transform. Size it down again. Rotate it up, then hit my check. Cool. We'll rearrange it in just a second. So now we can go back over to baseball. We want to make sure that we don't have that selection anymore, so we're just going to click off of that selection, then go over to my layer and Command Copy, go onto the soccer goal and paste him in there. Obviously too large, so Edit, Free Transform, make him smaller. I think I made him pretty big in my example. So that's a little bit better. Maybe a little bit bigger. There we go. Oh, shoot. I did not hit my check mark again. Free transform. Make him smaller. Bring him over here. Hit my checkpoint. I'm going to go back to this layer 1, which is our football. And I am going to free transform him. Make him a little bit smaller. And bring him in so it makes it look like he's actually trying to stop the football. Hit my checkpoint. And now we've got everything that we need inside of our photo. We have got our soccer background, we have got our baseball player, and we've got our football. So I'm going to go to File and Export, do a quick export as PNG. Sweet. That is it for today. I'm going to call this Sports. Save that right there. Cool. If you have any questions, please reach out. I'll talk to you later.